Hey YouTube, so I've started building a cage for my grain tree monitors. So far this is the plywood that is going to be on the outside, and as you can see I stained it to match my furniture that's in my living room. Lowe's does not have my 2x2 pieces yet, so I have to go back today and get them cut. There's some more pieces here. And some more over there. And so I'll get back on here after I get the 2x2s. Oh, by the way, the cage dimensions are going to be 6 foot tall, 4 feet wide, and 30 inches deep. Alright, so now my pieces of wood are stained and I'm starting to do the polyacrylic. There's all my 2x2s that I got from Lowe's, and when I'm done I'll be starting to put it together. Alrighty, so I'm done polyacrylicing all of my wood pieces, and what you're looking at here is the front. This is the bottom of the front, and I've cut a rectangular hole. That's where I'm gonna be putting my vent. Because again, there's not going to be any screen in this cage. And then this is the back at the top where I'm going to be applying another vent. Alrighty, so now I put my vents in the wood, as you can see here. Right now I just put aquarium sealant on the inside edges, and when it's done curing, then I'll put the screws in. Alright, so now I've got the frame, and I'm starting to put on my pieces of plywood. There's the one with the vent on the inside. There we go. Alright, so here it is all put together. I still got the film on my plexiglass because I'm going to be decorating in here. And that way I won't scratch it by accident. There's my top vent. I didn't put the top of the cage on yet. And here it is so far. Alright, so here's the cage all finished. Looking good. Fully decorated. So since the last time I filmed it, I've actually put sealant all around the plexiglass. I also sealed up the whole entire cage, all the walls, every single crack, just like you would an aquarium, and the bottom. I made this nest box up here. This is actually a plastic Sterilite tub, and the reason I used it is because on the bottom, when you look up, it's kind of opaque. It's clear opaque, so she can't, whenever the female is digging down there, and she can't see through it, but I will be able to see when there's eggs. If I see any white spots, then I'll know to drop this nest box down. The nest box is actually on a pulley system. I don't know if you can see it from the side. Probably not. It's hard to get back in here. Anyway, there's a pulley system on the side that will drop the box up and down. This box is filled almost all the way to the top with moss, damp moss. I also attached cork sheets to the back of all my walls in here. I don't know if you can see. And even down here and up at the top there. I've got all my lights up there, as you can see, and my heat emitter. There's my cork bark tube, and this tree that I put together. Let me open this up and I'll show you. Alright, so I made this tree. The base is actually a Christmas tree stand. You can't see it. Let's see. I don't know if you can see. It's like this green plastic. And I just put this huge Y branch in here. And then I screwed all these other branches onto it to make all the branches coming off. Then I took these ficus sprays, these branches here that you see, and I drilled holes and just put the branches right through the holes. So they've got nice leafy action going on. Here at the bottom, you see I've got moss. Underneath the moss is cypress mulch. Right here is their little water hole. Now that thing that kind of has that little waterfall, that's actually an aquarium filter. It's for like a 5 to 10 gallon fish tank. And I figured I'd put it in there to keep the water, you know, nice and clean. Still got to change the water out pretty regularly though. Monitors are kind of dirty when they get in there. The green tree monitors though, they don't really get in the water at all. So I don't really have to worry about them messing it up or pooping in it. Now you can see I attach vines to the back of the walls. And this spider-looking plant. Here is one of my temp and humidity gauges. And I just now stuck it in here. I just attached it. And again, here's the nest box. I actually have a nozzle for my mister. There's a mister on the other side of this wall. I also have a heat mat on the side here of this plastic tub. That way there's kind of like a temperature gradient in there for her. Whenever she wants to lay her eggs, she can pick, you know, if she wants a warmer spot or a cooler spot. And it doesn't get very hot. It's actually just one of those little hermit crab heat mats, so I don't have to worry about it burning the plastic or burning any of the animals, the monitors when they go behind there or anything like that. And then you can see I attached a branch coming out. They can climb out on that. I do have my little viewing window here, as you can see. Here we go. I designed this so I could sit on my love seat and and still look in at the monitor cage. So that's what it looks like from this side. And I'm just now right about to put them in their new home, and I'll be making another video for that.